let's go to our first question. What is extended authentication? Okay, let's go to our next question. Which three criteria can FortiGate use to look up for matching firewall policy to process traffic? Choose 3. Okay, let's go to the next question. Refer to the exhibit. An administrator configured the web filtering profile shown in the exhibit to block access to all social network sites except Twitter. However, when users try to access twitter.com, they are redirected to a FortiGuard web filtering block page. Go to the next question. An administrator is configuring an IPsec between site A and site B. The remote gateway settings in both sites has been configured as a static IP address. For site A, the local quick mode selector is 192.168.1.0/24 and the remote quick mode selector is 192.168.2.0/24. Which subnet must the administrator configure for the local quick mode selector for site B? Okay, let's go to the next question. FortiGuard categories can be overwritten and defined in different categories. To create web rating override for example.com homepage, the override must be configured using specific syntax. Which two syntax are correct to configure a web rating override for example.com homepage? Hello everyone, welcome to 591 Lab. Today we are discussing few sample questions about FortiGate Security Professional, FortiGate Administrator, version 7.4. Okay, before moving to the questions, let me explain about 591 Lab. We are the top IT training and certification exam brand in China, Hong Kong, Taiwan and Singapore. Our mission at 591 Lab is to provide our client with the exceptional exam preparation experience for certification in Cisco, Huawei, Aruba, Juniper, Palo Alto and Fortinet exam tracks. Okay, before moving to the questions, let's check our agenda today. Today we are checking extended authentication, XAuth, and firewall policies, static URL filter configuration, FortiGuard categories override, IPsec tunnels, SSL deep inspection on applications, URL list and application control. Okay, let's go to our first question. What is extended authentication? Okay, let's check the answers. Answer A, it is an IPsec extension that remote VPN users to authenticate using their local ID. Answer B, it is an IPsec extension that forces remote VPN users to authenticate using their credential, that means username and password. Answer C, it is an IPsec extension that authenticate remote VPN peer using pre-shared key. Answer D, it is an IPsec extension that authenticate remote VPN peer using digital certificates. Okay, let's find out the correct answer. So what is exactly extended authentication or XAuth? It is simply put, XAuth added an extra layer of security when user connect into the VPN. In a typical IPsec VPN setup, devices use pre-shared key or certificates to establish secure tunnel between remote users and the FortiGate firewall. With the XAuth, once the IPsec tunnel is established, users are prompted to enter additional credentials such as username and password. This means that even if someone gets hold of the pre-shared key or certificate, they still can't connect to the VPN without these extra credentials. Configuring XAuth on FortiGate involves few steps. First, you need to enable XAuth in IPsec VPN settings. You also need to define user and user groups in FortiGate user database or user on the extended authentication server like Radius or LDAP. And don't forget to configure the remote VPN client such as FortiClient to support XAuth. This will ensure the users are prompt for the additional credential after the initial tunnel setup. When a user connects to the VPN, the first step using the IPsec mechanism with the pre-shared key or certificate. After the secure tunnel is established, they will be prompted to enter their XAuth username or password. If these credentials are correct, access is granted. The main benefit of XAuth is enhanced security by requiring additional second set of credentials. It ensures that only authorized users can access the VPN, provide an extra layer of protection. Okay, let's log into the FortiGate and understand how to enable extended authentication on remote IPsec tunnel. In the FortiGate, go to VPN, IPsec tunnel. You can create new tunnel or edit an existing one. Once you edit the tunnel information, you have to select convert to custom tunnel option. Then you can see here like this XAuth option. Type auto server, user group. I have select guest group. Once you edit, you have to select the option call. You can disable or as well as PAP server, CHAP server and auto server option. In here you can select the user group. Okay, before creating user group, you have to select which methods you are using to retrieve user information to the firewall. You have to select local option or LDAP, Radius or various options available to configure it. Okay, let's see how to configure LDAP servers. See, you can see here you can configure LDAP servers from here, and after that you can configure new user groups from this option. Okay, once you done all the setting, you can apply these user groups to the remote IPsec tunnels from here, as you have already seen XAuth option. Okay, let's open the FortiClient from the remote PC and see what's the result. Okay, you can see here remote user need to enter their credential, that means username and password for connecting to the remote IPsec VPN tunnel. Okay, let's go to the FortiGate 7.4 Administrator Study Guide, page number 321. You can see here all the information related to Phase 1 Extended Authentication. You can see here the XAuth extension, sometimes called Phase 1.5, force remote users to the authenticate additionally with their credential, username and password. So additional authentication packets are exchanged if you enable it. You can see all the information related to the extended authentication from this page number 321. Okay, let's go back to the question and find out the correct answer. Answer A, it is an IPsec extension that forces remote VPN users to authenticate using their local ID. No, this answer is incorrect. Answer B, it is an IPsec extension that forces remote VPN users to authenticate using their credential, username and password. Yes, answer B we can select as a correct answer. Answer C, it is an IPsec extension that authenticates remote VPN peer using pre-shared key. No, this answer also incorrect. Answer D, it is IPsec extension that authenticates remote VPN peers using digital certificates. No, this answer also incorrect. The correct answer for this question, answer B. Okay, let's go to our next question. Which three criteria can FortiGate used to look up for matching firewall policy to process traffic? Choose 3. So you have to select 3 answers. Answer A, services defined in the firewall policy. Answer B, highest to lowest priority defined in the firewall policy. Answer C, destination defined as the internet service in the firewall policy. Answer C, lowest to highest policy ID number. Answer E, source defined as internet service in the firewall policy. Okay, let's find out the correct answer. Okay, let's review one by one answer by logging to the FortiGate. I'm logging to the FortiGate now and create new firewall policy. So you have to enter new firewall policy name for here. Then select incoming interface, that means traffic in interface, as well as outgoing interface, usually your WAN connection or SD-WAN interface. Then let's go back to the question and find out the answer A, whether it is correct or not. Answer A means service defined in the firewall policy. The question is asking which 3 criteria can FortiGate use to look up for matching firewall policy to process traffic. Okay, answer A, service defined in the firewall policy. That means service defined in the firewall policy. We can define services from here. You can see here answer A we can select as a correct answer. Answer B, highest to lowest priority defined in the firewall policy. No, this one we can not select as an answer. Let's go to the answer C, destination defined as internet service in the firewall policy. Okay, we can navigate to destination tab. Select here. You can select address object as well as internet service in the firewall policy. Yes, that means answer C we can select as a correct answer. Okay, let's go to the answer D, lowest to highest policy ID number. No, this is not relevant answer. This is incorrect. Let's go to the answer E, source defined as internet service in the firewall policy. Okay, let's go to the source section. In here you can see you can select address object as well as user. Then you can select internet service also as a source defined internet object. So we can now select the correct answer. Okay, let's go back to the FortiGate Administrator 7.4 study guide, page number 35. You can see here all the information related to the configuring firewall policies. And you can see here you can select internet service as a source, internet service in a combination of one or more addresses and the one or more services associated with the service found on the internet, such as update service for software. Okay, now you can understand what is the correct answer. The question is which 3 criteria can FortiGate use to look up for matching firewall policy to process traffic. The correct answers are answer A, service defined in the firewall policy. Answer C, destination defined as internet service in the firewall policy. Answer E, source defined as an internet service in the firewall policy. Okay, let's go to the next question. Refer to the exhibit. An administrator configured the web filtering profile shown in the exhibit to block access to all social network sites except Twitter. However, when users try to access twitter.com, they are redirected to a FortiGuard web filtering block page. Based on the exhibit, which configuration changes can the administrator make to allow Twitter while blocking all other social network sites? Okay, hope you understand the question clearly. Let's check the answers. Answer A. On the FortiGuard category-based filter configuration, set action to warning for social networking. Answer B. On the static URL filter configuration, set to simple. Answer C. On the static URL filter configuration, set action to exempt. Answer D. On the static URL filter configuration, set action to monitor. In the exhibit, you can see here FortiGuard category based filtering enabled. Under that, all the categories are enabled except social networking category. You can see here it's blocked. That means all the social networking related websites are blocked. But the question is asking the administrator need to enable only the twitter.com. So how can we do that? To do that, you have to enable static URL filter section under your web filter profile. Let's log into the FortiGate and understand the correct answer and how to configure this. Once you log into the FortiGate, select your web filter profile from here. Then, as in the question, the social networking category already blocked in the exhibit. Let's book the category from here. That means when the user accessing social networking site like Facebook, Twitter or any other social network site, it's all the categories are blocked. But the administrator need to enable the twitter.com while blocking to the social networking category. Okay, to do that, you have to come to here. You can see URL filter section. You have to enable this. Then you can see here URL filtering option available. You can put the URL, then select the type, then select the action, then the status. Okay. Now you can see here I put twitter.com as a simple type. You can do as a regular expression or wildcard. Then you should come to the action section. This is very important. You have 4 options: exempt, block, allow, monitor. Okay, let's understand clearly what are these actions. Okay, when you come to the FortiGate 7.4 Administrator Study Guide, page number 329, you can see here all the information related to URL filtering. That means configure URL filter. In here you can see explain about this action. First one, exempt, then block, allow and monitor. Then what is exempt? Exempt means allow the traffic from trusted source to bypass all security inspection. Then block means denies the attempt and user receives the replacement message. Allow means permit access. The traffic is passed to the remaining operation including FortiGuard, web filter, web content filter, web script filter and antivirus scanning. Then monitor allows the traffic while creating the log entries. The traffic is still subjected to the other security profile inspection. Okay, let's understand clearly what is this. Okay, exempt mean this action tell FortiGate to bypass certain security checks for specific URL. That means if you trust specific URL completely and don't want to scan or filter by FortiGate security profile like antivirus, web filtering or any other content inspection feature, you can exempt. That means if you have an internal company website that you know if safe and you don't want to FortiGate to scan it, you can set it to exempt. Okay, then what is the meaning of allow? Allow meaning is this action allow access to a specific URL without blocking it, but still appears all the standard security checks. That means when you want to grant access to specific URL but still want FortiGate to perform its usual security checks to ensure the content is safe, you can click allow. That means if there is a trusted educational site that your users to need to access, but you still want to ensure no malicious content get through, you set it to allow. Okay, then what is monitor? Monitor means this action permit access to URL and but doesn't block or exempt it. That means when you want to keep track of the access to specific URL for auditing or monitoring purpose without restricting or bypass security checks, you can create monitor. Example, if you want to observe how often users visit to the particular social media site and analyzing the data, you can set it to monitor. Okay, as a summary, exempt means skip all the security checks and allow. Then allow means grant access with the security checks. Then monitor means logs access without blocking no exempt. Okay, let's find out the correct answer from this question. Answer A. On the FortiGuard category based filter configuration, set action to warning for social media. No, this answer is incorrect because the twitter.com need to be allowed. Hence answer A incorrect. Answer B. On the static URL filter configuration, set type simple. Okay, this is not the full answer. Answer C. On the static URL filter configuration, set action to exempt. Okay, this answer we can select as a correct answer. Answer C. Answer D. On the static URL filter configuration, set action to monitor. Okay, you know that what's the difference between monitor and exempt. Exempt means it's bypass the security checkup and allow the site. So due to that, we can select answer C as a correct answer. Okay, let's go to the next question. An administrator is configuring an IPsec between site A and site B. The remote gateway settings in both sites has been configured as a static IP address. For site A, the local quick mode selector is 192.168.1.0/24 and the remote quick mode selector is 192.168.2.0/24. Which subnet must the administrator configure for the local quick mode selector for site B? Okay, let's check the answers. Answer A, 192.168.2.0/24. Answer B, 192.168.0.0/8. Answer C, 192.168.1.0/24. Answer D, 192.168.3.0/24. Okay, let's understand the correct answer with proper diagram. Okay, now you can see here site A and site B connected, both connected using IPsec tunnels, and the both end configure with static IP address. And you can see at the site A, local quick mode selector is 192.168.1.0/24 and the remote one is 192.168.2.0/24. The question is asking what is the local quick mode selector for site B. We don't have any details for site B. How to find the local quick mode selector for site B and what is local quick mode selector? Let's understand this. In FortiGate's IPsec VPN configuration, the local quick mode selector, often just referred as quick mode selector or QM selector, is setting the use to specify the local network and remote network. And the quick mode selectors are part of the phase 2 of the IPsec negotiation process and define the traffic that it allows to pass through the VPN tunnel. And there are key points about local quick mode selectors, that mean local subnet and remote subnet. Local subnet mean define which local network or subnet will initiate to be allowed through the IPsec tunnel. And the remote subnet mean define which remote network or subnet will be accessible through the IPsec tunnel. Okay, let's log into the site A FortiGate and understand how to configure quick mode selectors. Once you log into the FortiGate, you should select IPsec tunnels. You can see here already we configured the IPsec tunnel. Once you edit the IPsec tunnel, then go down. You can see here phase 2 selectors. In the phase 2 selectors, you can see here local address and the remote address. The local address is 192.168.1.0 and the remote subnet is 192.168.2.0. Okay. Now let's log into the site B FortiGate and configure the local quick mode selectors. For site B, the local address should be 192.168.2.0 because the site A remote address is the same address. Then site B remote address should be 192.168.1.0. Hope you can understand what is the correct answer for this and what is the quick mode selector in the IPsec tunnel. Let's go back to the question and find out the correct answer. So question is, which subnet must administrator configure for the local quick mode selector for site B? For site B, local quick mode selector is 192.168.2.0 because site A remote address is the same address. Okay, the correct answer is answer A. Okay, let's go to the next question. FortiGuard categories can be overwritten and defined in different categories. To create web rating override for example.com homepage, the override must be configured using specific syntax. Which two syntax are correct to configure a web rating override for example.com homepage? Okay. Answer A, www.example.com. Answer B, www.example.com/index.html. Answer C, www.example.com:443. Answer D, example.com. Okay, let's find out the correct answer. Okay, first log into the FortiGate and understand how to configure web rating overrides. To configure this, first log into the FortiGate, then navigate to security profile options. Under the security profile option, you can see web rating override option. Once you click this, you have to create new button, then you can create new web rating overrides. Okay, before configure this, let's understand what is web rating override mean. It is a feature that allows administrator to manually change the category assigned to a specific website or URL. That means FortiGate uses a web filtering service to categorize website into a various categories. As an example, social media, shopping, news, like that. Sometimes a website might be incorrectly categorized, or you might want to change it to category for specific policy reasons. Web rating overrides mean it correct or customize this categorization. That means if a website is incorrectly categorized by FortiGuard web filtering service, like business site is categorized as a social media, you can override the rating to place it to correct category. For further understanding, let me open FortiGate 7.4 Administrator Study Guide, page number 228. You can see all the details related to web rating override. In here you can see if you consider that particular URL does not have the correct category, you can ask to re-evaluate the rating in the Fortinet URL rating submission website. Using this website, online you can submit your re-evaluation or rating submission using this website. You also can override web rating for exceptional URL in the FortiGate configuration. But you need to remember that changing the categories does not automatically result in the different action for the website. This depends on the setting with the web filter profile. Okay, let's review the answer one by one using web rating override option. Answer A, www.example.com. Let's get the URL and paste here. As you can see, there is a button called lookup rating. When I look up rating, it shows the main category general interest business, subcategories information technology. So you can override the category using whatever you like this. I selected security risk and subcategory phishing. Okay, seems answer A is correct. Let's check the answer B. Okay, as you can see here, the lookup button not available. It's grey out because the invalid unnecessary syntax available in the URL. Let's check the answer C. Answer C also same, that is unable to look up rating. This URL also incorrect. Let's check the answer D. Yes, you can see here answer D is available for lookup rating for web rating overrides. So we can select as a answer A and answer D as a correct answers. Other two answers are incorrect because of the invalid syntax. Okay, let's go to the next question. Refer to the exhibit. The exhibit shows the SSL authentication policy and the security policy for Facebook. Users are given access to the Facebook web application. They can play video content hosted on Facebook, but they are unable to leave reaction on videos or other types of post. Okay, Exhibit A is a authentication policy, Exhibit B is a security policy. Which part of the policy configuration must you change to resolve this issue? The issue is they are unable to leave reaction on videos or other types of post. Okay, answer A, force access to Facebook using the HTTP service. Answer B, make the SSL inspection a deep content inspection. Add Facebook in the URL category in the security policy. Answer D, get the additional application signatures required to add the security policy. Okay, let's find out the correct answer. In the Exhibit B, you can see the application added Facebook and Facebook like button and Facebook video play. As per the question, the users can log into the Facebook, but user unable to click like button, like reaction, and unable to play video. To clarify this, let's log into the FortiGate and open application control profile. Let's select custom filter. As you can see here, I am selecting additional application filter overrides and I am searching Facebook. Now you can see here application related to Facebook. You can see here some application signatures. There are log mark, and the question you can see here, they have selected 3 application signatures. One is Facebook. In the Facebook doesn't have any log mark. Let's check the Facebook like button. You can see here there is a log mark here, and the Facebook video play doesn't have any log mark. Let's understand what is this. Now you can see here under the Facebook like button application signature, and when you select Facebook like button application signature, it is mentioned that it's required SSL deep inspection. But when you select Facebook video play, it doesn't mention SSL deep inspection, and also Facebook. Only the reaction button like button required SSL deep inspection. You show that in our question they have added Facebook like button. Okay, let's understand what is SSL inspection. SSL deep inspection in FortiGate refers to the process of decrypting and inspecting and re-encrypting SSL TLS traffic as it passes through the FortiGate device. This allows the FortiGate to apply security policies and detect threat within encrypted traffic which would otherwise be hidden. Okay, let's open the FortiGate 7.4 Administrator Guide, page number 170. You can see here full details about FortiGate SSL inspection profile configuration. Okay, in the FortiGate, you should come to the security profile section. In here you can see SSL inspection section here. In here you can see the SSL inspection predefined profiles, certificate inspection, custom deep inspection, and deep inspection and no inspection. Okay, let's go to the deep inspection profile. Here you can see all the options related to SSL deep inspection, and here you can see the default Fortinet CA SSL certificate is applied. When you configure SSL deep inspection with your users, you have to download this certificate and install into the user browser. After the certificate install completed, you should come to the firewall policy, then create new firewall policy, and make sure you should apply SSL inspection as a deep inspection profile. In the questions exhibit A, you can see the SSL inspections selected as a certificate inspection, not a deep inspection. Okay, let's review the answers. Answer A, force access to Facebook using the HTTP service. No, this answer is incorrect. Answer D, make the SSL inspection to a deep content inspection. Yes, this answer we can select as a correct answer. Let's review the answer C and D. Answer C, add Facebook in the URL category in the security policy. No, this answer is incorrect. Answer D, get the additional application signatures required to add the security policy. No, this answer also incorrect. As you learn, we have to select inspection as a deep inspection. So the correct answer is answer B, make the SSL inspection to a deep content inspection. Okay, let's review the next question. What is the limitation of using a URL list and application control on the same firewall policy in NGFW policy based mode? That means next generation firewall policy based mode. Answer A, it limits the scanning of application traffic to the browser based technology category only. Answer B, it limits the scanning of application traffic to the DNS protocol only. Answer C, it limits the scanning of application traffic to the using parent signature only. Answer D, it limits the scanning of application traffic to the application category only. Okay, let's find out the correct answer. The question is asking what is the limitation using URL list and the application control in the same firewall policy. As you know, in the FortiGate firewall, when URL filtering and application control are combined in the same firewall policy. Like this, as you can see here. In next generation firewall policy based mode, the firewall may indeed limit the scanning of application traffic to the browser based technology category. So in this setup, the FortiGate firewall policy is configured to enforce both URL filtering and application control. The limitation here is that FortiGate may restrict application control to only those applications are relevant to the browser based technologies. As an example, allowed application control scanning, we use web-based applications such as Facebook, YouTube and Google. That means traffic from browser like Chrome, Firefox and Edge. That means Facebook Messenger on the Facebook website. The Messenger is like a Facebook application. The Facebook website is a web filter, web category URL. So hope you can understand what is the limitation here. Okay, based on the question, let's find out the correct answer. Answer A, it limits the scanning of application traffic to the browser based technology category only. Yes, seems this answer is correct. Let's review the other answers. Answer B, it limits the scanning of application traffic to DNS protocol only. No, this answer is incorrect. Answer C, it limits the scanning of application traffic to using parent signatures only. No, this answer also incorrect. Answer D, it limits the scanning of application traffic to the application category only. No, this answer is incorrect. Seems answer A is correct. It limits the scanning of application traffic to the browser based technology category only. Yes, this is the correct answer because in the same firewall policy we are applying URL filtering and application control profile. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thank you all for attending today's class at 591 Lab. We hope you found the material informative and helpful. Remember, practice is critical to mastering any new skill. So review the course content and keep practicing with the 591 Lab help and support. If you have any question or concern, please don't hesitate to contact us. We appreciate your participation and look forward to see you in our future classes. Have a great day.